Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? How are you? Sagittarius, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. I do apologize about being a few days late for your mid-month general, but it's really been a busy month here, personal readings and then just, personal situations going on. But you guys don't want to hear all those excuses. I'm here now, and let's go ahead and push out your general reading for the second half of March of 2019. I'm going to keep the same format from the first half of March of 2019, okay? So with that being said, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be for you, possibly Venus, but more so Sun, Moon, Rising. If the messages don't resonate to you, then please don't force it. I can't stress that enough. Don't force the messages. Just take what resonates and just leave what doesn't. These are very general messages for every Sagittarius who comes across here. So it possibly won't, resonate to you. All right. Just watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or, there's many great readers here on this platform. All right. Some that I watch myself, because I don't like reading for myself. But that's another situation. That's another topic. Anyway, Sagittarius, I'm not going to bore y'all. Let me go ahead and pull your overall energy. So what is the overall energy for Sagittarius that they will be working through for our last half of March of 2019? General messages for Sagittarius. What is the overall energy? Oh, way too many. Way too many. What is the overall energy for Sagittarius? Please, Spirit, let us know. Okay, we got 2 cards, so I'll take them. Oh, wow. Interesting, though. Okay, let's see. How can I put these? So we have I don't know if you can see it. We have the fire element, desire, which is definitely you, Sagittarius. You're totally the fire sign. You're totally a fire sign. And then we also have the South Node, life's debts. So maybe there's, let's see. Maybe there's, I don't know, Sagittarius, maybe there's a little bit of like karma that possibly could be coming back around for you. Just some things that you kind of have to really deal with, like, some dues that you kind of have to pay. I really feel like it may correlate to something that you really wanted to be very like passionate about. So if there's like some new venture that you just really felt like you wanted to put your heart into, your all into, that's great. You're definitely doing that. However, there's, around this time, you may be learning that, there may be certain dues that you need to pay. There may be certain, things that come along with that, that, just aren't necessarily that pretty, nevertheless, nevertheless, you're fired up about it. You're definitely, ready to start. You're ready to make some sort of move here. Or, if you aren't actually making the move, you're feeling it, But again, with that decision or with that move that you make, or, as you express that passionate energy out to the universe, again, a lot of you may learn or may feel this, this time frame, or whenever, that there may be, again, just certain dues that you have to pay, or certain like prerequisites, or possibly you may be doing something that is directly lining up spiritually to some sort of like maybe past life experience that you had. And then this is you, like, either reaping that karma for it. So let's see how this plays out with the tarot. I mean, it may not even be bad, So Spirit, please allow us to see what the strongest message is for Sagittarius as it relates to the energy that we have before us for the second part of March 16th through the 31st, roughly. Okay, one more shuffle, Spirit. I hear that. And you guys, I'm sorry for my little setup. It's not exactly the same as it usually is. So, we are a low budget operation over here. So I was actually using my coffee table, but Well, I did some little rearranging earlier and, you know, ended up deciding to go with a smaller surface, but I like it. It keeps it tight. But y'all don't want to hear that. I'm just rambling. Okay, Sagittarius, here is, yeah, this is it. And thank you for being patient while I line your cards up. All right, so we've got our overall energy here cosmically. Let's take a look and see what our central energy looks like here coming into mid-month of March, all right? So we've got the Six of Pentacles. All right. Sagittarius, I'm not surprised to see this card, honestly. I do feel like with the Six of Pentacles here, you guys are really weighing out options. And if you're not weighing out options at this time, Sag, I feel like you are trying to decide what is more important, right? For some of you, it could be where you're trying to decide what's more important, like, you know, responsibilities or, you know, the things that you feel like your heart is leading you to do. I don't know, others of you may have family duties, you know, responsibilities, whether that's taking care of a parent or a child or just, you know, someone who can't take care of themselves all the way. You guys may be really dealing with that, you know, being the one to have to make all the decisions. You may find yourself possibly as the matriarch or the patriarch, or like maybe the rising matriarch, right? You know, as soon as, you know, the previous one, you know, is no longer with you. And I was trying to make that sound as respectable as possible. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So the past energy here, so the past energy is the Prince of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Okay. So Sagittarius, I think at some point somebody offered you something. Someone was moving towards you with some sort of offer, you know. It could have been, you know, an offer to, you know, maybe better your current situation, you know, whether it was like a job or like, hey, you know, Sagittarius, you know, move here, you know. And of course, it's not like, you know, it's a sudden thing, right? I feel like this person may have like had their eye on you for a minute, Sagittarius, to make sure that you were ready to receive this. So this could be someone in your family. Again, it could be that matriarch or that patriarch, right? That, you know, is looking at you like, okay, Sagittarius, I know that, you know, you can handle the responsibility of taking care of this family, you know, once they're not able to do it anymore. And again, I'm sorry for that extremely thick message there, but that is, I have to say it how I see it here. Okay. But others of you, though, it may not be that heavy. For others of you, it may just be where, you know, it may be where like, I see it as like, you know, it's like in the back of your mind, you know that you're going to be safe because you have someone there that's willing to offer you some sort of helping hand, right? So it's like, you know, you can, you know, this fire element here is very like, I'm going to look before I leap in a way, and not really care about, you know, the cons of it all, because I know that I'm going to be protected somehow. There's some sort of foundation that, is either under me now or, you know, I can accept from someone that's going to like cushion you. Okay. So however that fits to you. So present environment, or present energies rather, is the Eight of Cups. Excuse me. Let me take a sip. Sorry, Sagittarius. Okay. So the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, I don't really, yeah, Sagittarius, a lot of you just right now in your current energy, I don't think you're really feeling that vibe, you know. I think that there is a longing for something else that you can't find within, you know, either within this environment that you're already in. So you may have spent a lot of time like trying to balance that, you know, trying to, you know, really figure it out, like, do I really want to like leave these responsibilities and, you know, look for, you know, some sort of happiness for yourself? And it's like you want to do that, but at the same time, you don't want to end up, you know, feeling that regret or having negative karma for just kind of like ghosting, you know. And Sagittarius, I think it just really comes from you wanting to just be adventurous. You know, you're definitely wanting to be adventurous here. But it's to the point to where you're not really looking at any of like cons. It's just like all pros. But I don't know. This is a tough thing that you're possibly dealing with. And for some of you, it may not be that heavy, but for others of you, it may really, you know, kind of sit heavy with you here. Should you walk away from your responsibilities? Are you gonna delegate the responsibilities to someone else as you get, you know, go out and search for, you know, whatever else makes you happy? Okay, so the card, excuse me, the future energy, potential future energy here is the Prince of Cups. I think that for some of you, right? Yeah, for some of you right now, Sagittarius, you making that move to just kind of, you know, I hate to say abandon, but, you know, just kind of, you know, walk away from certain responsibilities, whether it's familial or job or, you know, any, whatever type of relationships you might be dealing with. You know, if you're ready to walk away from that, I do feel like there is a point in time where, you know, you do kind of look at that and you may even regret it. You may regret that decision. Like, yeah, you made a decision from your heart, but at the same time, it's like, you know, was it the right thing to do? You know, or was it the right timing? Could I, you know, could I have done it a little bit better? You know, that would have maybe, you know, saved everyone from having like, you know, hurt feelings in the end, right? It's very that. And that's just future potential energies. It's not saying that this is, you know, how you're going to feel in the future, right? You know, this is just the potential of it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's really up to you and the choices that you make, right? So let's take a look here and see what the underlying issue here under the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay, so I do feel like your emotions are guarded at this time. You're very closed off emotionally to those around you. And it's really just your way of making sure that, you know, is like, it's almost like you're trying to keep what you're feeling a secret, but not to be secretive, right? It's just so that, you know, you're trying to better understand, you know, your options. You're trying to better understand what you can do here in this matter, you know? Now we do have the Prince of Cups and the King and the Queen of Cups on the same line. So with that being said, I don't know, this is interesting energy here because, again, I do feel like, you know, for some of you, making a decision to prematurely, you know, leave certain responsibilities too early, again, is going to make you, one, regret it. And then two, it's going to cause you to be a little bit more closed off when it comes to, you know, trying to fix those situations, or people around you are going to be closed off when it comes to you trying to fix those particular situations here if you try to fix it. You know, you may have people being closed off, and that may be what, you know, the life's debts here thing that you have to deal with. You know, you make that decision, you decided to leave, you know, you decided to go in some or other supportive way, right? And this is like whoever is saying this to you, right? It doesn't matter. But, you know, they're like, okay, well, you know what? Not that I'm done with you, Sagittarius, but I'm, you know, I'm just going to not be as trusting with you when it comes to my emotions because, you know, they may feel as though, you know, you could just up and leave at any time. Vice versa, Sagittarius, this could be vice versa here, okay? So there may be somebody in your environment that you're feeling that way towards because they're making a decision to leave you or leave what y'all have established. So your present environment, what's going on around you here is the Emperor. Oh, Sagittarius, that fire energy, Aries energy, but you're ready. You are ready to move. You're, you know, you have your goal in mind, clearly set. And, you know, the only thing that's preventing you from going at this point is just your own willpower of getting up and doing it, right? Because you have the authority here. So other people are really looking up to you too, I feel, Sagittarius, to see what it is that you're going to do. Okay, maybe they sense something is different in you if you haven't really told them what's going on. Maybe they sense that there's something going on with you. And you know, and through all of that, I don't know, it's like intertangled. I kind of lost my train of thought there, but so don't get mad at me. It's just when you get bombarded with different messages, it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes, but I'll get better at that. I will. Let me try to see if I can. It may just come back to me. I'm not going to force it. Hopes and fears is a 3 of Swords. Oh, yeah. So Sagittarius, all of this could be really operating, or excuse me, there's a fear here, rather, of you hurting the people that are around you, disappointing the people that are around you because of you, wanting to kind of, look for your own. I think what it is that you've been supported for a certain amount of time, and now you're ready to kind of go out and make yourself your own support system, right? Maybe somebody has kind of offered you something here that, is kind of like a start for, something that could be better and bigger. But you don't want to disappoint the people around you, right? Because, they have helped you. They have, been in your corner, however that fits to you. But, the 3 of Swords definitely tells me that you don't want to disappoint the people that are around you. And then also at the same time, you don't want to be disappointed by making a decision to do something and then, it just doesn't turn out favorably, right? So there's that fear there. But with the outcome card here being the King of Swords, wow. Let's take a look at that outcome card, King of Swords, because that's definitely Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. And if it's not a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, like father figure or patriarch or something like that, then it is someone who has a lot of authority here as well. So either you are going to be having to communicate to another very strong like personality or another strong mind here within this unit about what it is that you're going to be doing, or this is where you are not changing your mind about you wanting to pursue your own your own ventures. Okay. And that stubbornness can definitely cause disappointment because there's no understanding, you know what I mean? Mercury is retrograde during this time frame, and it is going to be retrograde, I think, through the 28th of March. I mean, I'm no astrologist, but, I do read stuff. But so, during this time frame, this energy could just be very, very stubborn. There may not even be a solution that is reached by the end of March. And if there is, it can shape up to being disappointing either for you or for the people that are around you. So what is the... Okay, the Sun. So, so the Sun here was the card that was under the deck. So, Sagittarius, this is that fire that's been lighting up under you. Oh, Sagittarius, I understand now why it is that you feel so compelled to, break off from like the pack, It's because, again, it's fire energy. I mean, this is Leo, but still, this is definitely fire energy. Sagittarius, again, you are the sign of, adventure, and you do want to be able to venture out again, create something maybe on your own, even though it may take a while to do it, and that may be what people are saying to you, like Sagittarius, this is going to take a while to do. I don't know why you just won't just go with the flow and just continue to, take your rations and, But it's just like, no, it's like you want to make your own rations. You want to find your own happiness here. And yeah, it may damage some of these familiar relationships, or maybe not damage, but, it may cause a little bit of distress, a little bit of disappointment. But I do feel like there is a level of understanding at some point that does happen. However, that disappointment, that conflict that it kind of creates, that is kind of like the bad side here to whatever it is that you want to press forward in. So, I mean, it's definitely up to you, Sagittarius, if you want to press forward. I'm not here to tell you what you should do. I just tell you what you could do, based off of this. So yeah, you definitely could be, in a situation where, again, I repeat, you want to break off. You want to do something on your own that's going to give you more happiness, give you more emotional fulfillment. Okay. Doing that prematurely may not give you that emotional fulfillment. All right. But you may also have people around you that are telling you that you aren't ready. Okay. So I really feel like for a lot of you, it's where you're going to be kind of distrusting of those people that are around you. And you're just really going to take on this stubborn mind frame of, I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you have an issue with that and you're disappointed with that, then whatever, I'm okay with that. That is just going to be my debt that I have to pay for my complete happiness, for my complete, what's the word I need? clarity. So I'm going to allow Spirit to give us 3 cards here to clarify the entire reading. So the first card that came out was the Page of Swords. Okay. So somebody may be spying on you or just kind of seeing what it is that you're up to. Or maybe Sagittarius, you're doing that as well. Maybe learning from others around you that are doing what it is that you want to do. And they've already kind of like, they've already kind of like got the blueprint down, right? And you're just trying to learn that information. Now, we also have the 3 of Wands here to pop out, which means to tell me that, Sagittarius, you've really already made up your mind. You've already made up your mind. This isn't anything that, I don't really think there's much that's going to deter you here. From the 3 of Swords to 3 of Wands, you've made up your mind with the King of Swords there. If other people are if other people are disappointed by your decision, again, it's almost as if it's like, whatever, I'll just have to deal with it. I'm going to take my opportunities as they come, or I'm going to look for my own opportunities. Okay. We had something flip. Guess not. Okay. One more card, Spirit. All right. So we got the Hangman. So there's still something that is... I feel like, Sagittarius, there's still something that you're allowing to affect you. It may not even be that, right? It could be where, again, you are just, you are really sensitive to how others are going to feel about you doing what it is that you decide to do, right? It could be that. Or it could be where, during this time, again, you've made up your mind about what it is that you're going to do. But at the same time, you're learning the ropes. Maybe you're, just trying to, do a lot of research about what it is that you're trying to get into so that you know all of the facts, so that, you go into this, with a sword to swing in the fight. You know what I mean? And then the 3 of Wands is there saying that, because you are putting in this effort, because you are moving forward into this, you can expect some sort of return, in which we already know that anyways. So I really like this, Sagittarius. I really do like this energy. It's very, very, honestly, it's very liberating. It's very like avant-garde, like I'm going to do what it is that makes me happy. And, I'm not really too much worried about, the consequences of it, right? Or, if you are worried about the consequences of it, I really just feel like the consequences aren't really going to be what you think they are. If anything, it's just going to be where, you're having to, again, deal with people around you who are like trying to like give you like the guilt trip, maybe. So let's see how we can navigate through this energy, Sag. Do you guys like to be called Sag or prefer Sagittarius? Let me know. Ooh, my alarm is going off right now, so hopefully if I snooze it, it won't stop the recording. Did it do it? Okay. Nope, we're still here. All right, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. I've been up doing readings all night, you guys, personals. So thanks so much again for being patient with me, Scorpio and Sagittarius, since you guys are the last 2 that I did. So what's the energy that we can use to navigate? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? This one right there. Thank you. So the first card that we have here is the Moon. You will be guided through the darkness. I like this because this is really saying that a lot of you are using your intuition. Okay, we have the Sun here and then we do have the Moon. So the funny thing about it is, right, is that the Moon during this time frame, for the last half of March, will be moving into, or better yet, the Sun will be moving into Aries and the Moon will be moving into Libra, which will have the full moon in Libra on the 20th, 21st, right? So anyways, that energy is definitely opposing. So that I do feel I do feel that here. That energy is opposing the Sun and the Moon. and then Libra and Aries oppose each other, right? So that's interesting. So a lot of you will be using your intuition, and I think that during this time frame, a lot of you, and if you have like a moon, if you have your like Sagittarius, if you have like your moon in Libra, or if you have your sun in Libra, this is definitely going to, be for you as well. But anyways, you're going to definitely be using your intuition to guide you through, so that, you don't have to, you're not, that's what's keeping you not so much worried about other people's opinions, is because you're allowing your intuition to tell you what's right versus other people. And then, oh, I love this. We have the hand of fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. So, so basically, this is just saying that, Sagittarius, even in spite of, the effort that you are putting, into this whole deal, I mean, there's really not much that you can do about it anyway. Spirit is leading you into this new thing. Spirit is the one that's giving you this this interest, right? Spirit maybe place certain signs around you so that you can recognize and say, oh, I want to do this. I want to head to that, So you're definitely being guided. Again, you're being guided twice, right? And I really love this energy. So yeah, Sagittarius, do what it is that you feel you want to do. That's what I feel. That's what I see coming from these cards. Do what it is that you want to do. Yeah, people aren't going to like it. People are going to be disappointed. But at the same time, you can't live your life for them, and, whatever consequences that come from making that decision, then I feel like, you guys are going to be mature enough with the King of Swords to be able to, accept and to handle those, right? But the King of Swords does remind us here with this fire element to not make quick and hasty decisions, Make sure that you do consider what it is that you want to do. Don't just, just do it, right? Make sure that it really does feel right. Use your intuition, but also at the same time, balance with your mind as well. Okay, again, that balance energy with the full moon in Libra, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, Sagittarius, but this was definitely a really good read. I really do. I really did like this reading. Let me know how this works out for you in the comment box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can. Hurry up and book for me, though. Hurry up and book with me in March, because in April, I won't be accepting any personal reads because, I'll be traveling. It's going to be spring break and my kids are going to be off for that week. And, and then just work. I think it's just going to be easier for me to not accept personal reads. However, you can still email me though, with any concerns that you have, and I might be able to, maybe provide a quick answer, but I won't be able to do, full reads. Well, okay, I'm rambling. Sagittarius, thanks for the likes, the comments, and of course your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed already, then I do invite you to. Take care, you guys. I'll see you later on in March for the love readings. So bye-bye.